Yeah, so this is a late game. There's two games tonight on MLB Network at 9:40 Eastern. It's regional coverage. It's either Pirates, D-backs, or my Washington Nationals against Ronald Kabang's Seattle Mariners. And we're going to cover both of them here. I'm going to give you free plays on both of those games tonight on MLB Network. This first one, Pirates, D-backs, it's really not a question of who's going to win or who you should play at least. Other than the Rockies, Pirates maybe the second worst team in baseball this year. Arizona currently about a minus 260 favorite, anywhere from minus 240 to 260 on the money line. So I do like Arizona here. I like Burns on the mound, definitely fading the Pirates. But the question becomes, what's the best way to play this? I'm not a fan of laying minus 250, minus 260. Long-term baseball is an investment more so than any sport, and every cent you save adds up over the course of the season to units won. Definitely can look at the run line, get it down to minus 1.5, minus 120 or so. A lot of times we talk about the minus one run line, which is you can create on your own, by the way, by half a unit money line, half a unit run line, but that's still around minus 200. So this is one of those rare games. I think we can start digging a little bit deeper. You can get a minus 2 run line at even money, minus 2.5 run line at plus 125. So maybe a minus 2. We haven't talked a lot about minus 2 run lines, but it's Diamondbacks or pass for me in this game. I think they hold all the edges here. And I'll tell you what, if you continue to fade bad teams in Major League Baseball, you do all right. And the Pirates have not shown me any signs that they're turning things around. They've lost 3 of their last 5. After winning 4 out of 5 against Cincy and Milwaukee, they dropped back-to-back games the last 2, including the opener 5-0 against Arizona yesterday. And as is often the case with bad teams, Rockies, Pirates, other bad teams, when they lose, they usually lose by 2 runs or more. So I think either plus 1.5 or even that plus 2 or minus 2 rather is a good way to play the D-backs tonight.
Love it. Steve Merril, you can check out all of his breakdown videos. He does such a great job. And I love the consistency of all your videos, Steve. You're on there every day. So we're going to get into the Nationals and the Mariners. But tell everyone about the videos, free plays, and everything you have up. It's $5 Tuesday. I know you have something up.
So we set a record yesterday, Andy. I challenged my viewers on the daily NBA video to break the comments record, to break YouTube, and then I realized they probably pulled the video, so I pulled that back. But for Memorial Day, I said drop a flag emoji or drop just USA or your home country's flag, which is cool. We got a lot of international viewers, and we don't have an official count, but it had to double or triple the all-time comments. So once again, thanks to all the viewers out there. I know we've been crushing it with the free plays and the NBA videos. I do have my Game 4 video up right now, Pacers, Knicks. And then right after the show here today, Dan the Man Alexander and I are going to knock out the Game 5 video for Thunder T-Wolves, which will be up later tonight for tomorrow. And the player props have been doing really well in those videos. We've been dialed in this NBA playoffs, and I've been giving it away for free on WagerTalk TV. But if you want my strongest best bet tonight in Game 4 between the Pacers and Knicks, it is the $5 Tuesday best bet at WagerTalk.com, and it's an 80% instant discount, just $5 tonight. My top NBA play for Game 4, Pacers, Knicks, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And don't forget, I post a free baseball play every day as well on my page at WagerTalk.com.
All right, let's talk National and Mariners. We got Parker going for Nationals. Evans looks like he's going for the Mariners. How do you break this game down?
We're going to look at the total in this one. This is your other regional game at 9:40 Eastern on MLB Network tonight on Tuesday, and I do think there'll be some runs scored. Total opened around 8.5, depending on where you look, and there are still mostly 8.5s out there, but we can still get 8 over minus 120, minus 125. 8 is not a real key number. 7 and 9 are the key numbers in baseball, because if it's 4-4, it's going to be 9 or more when it goes to extra innings. If it's 3-3, it's got to get to 7 or more. So 8, 8.5. Either way, you're still getting some value with the over. I like this game to get to 9 runs or more. Nationals started, I believe, like 1-6. My Washington Nationals, off to a slow start, but they've actually been an above 500 team since that first week of the season. I believe they're a little bit underrated still, and I look for them to get some runs tonight in this matchup. Starting pitchers right now, unless something changes later, it's going to be Parker against Evans. And Parker, very mediocre, 4.29 last year, 4.39 this year. He's a below-average pitcher. Logan Evans in his rookie season, 3.3 ERA, might have a little bit of an edge tonight on the pitching matchup for Seattle. But I think overall both offenses are going to hit the opposing starters well. I like the over here. Maybe if you want to be safe, you play the Mariner total over just because Logan Evans might have a little more success since the Nationals lineup is unfamiliar with him as a rookie pitcher. But once again, I think both offenses hold the edge here. I like over the 8 to 8.5 in the Mariners-Nationals game at 9:40 Eastern.